Hi, I'm Brian Church. Thank you for joining me today, and we're going to be discussing a relationship momentum overview. We have discussed the need for relationships and for momentum. Now let's take a look at how to identify and then maximize your intrinsic relational motion. I want to share this with you through a formula that will clearly illustrate how you can take your product, your service, or your organization to new levels. It's time to stop starting over, and it's time to become fanatical about your relationship momentum. People have always searched for answers to questions about why things work and why some products are more successful than others. Business success formulas are everywhere, but most are just speculation based on anecdotal evidence. Since it was proving to be quite difficult to get my ideas moving and even harder to keep them consistently moving in the right direction, Sir Isaac Newton's laws of motion got my attention. Developed in 1667, the simplest of Newton's mechanics was his definition of momentum, which is connected to his second law of motion. Momentum, traditionally designated as p in an equation, is the mass of an object, m, times its velocity, v. So momentum equals mass times velocity, or represented as an equation, p equals mv. That formula for momentum sounded very similar to a business and personal growth formula, which I had been searching for. What I needed was consistent movement toward my goals, as well as the momentum to overcome obstacles. Could I really apply Newtonian mechanics to business and personal relationships? Well, why not? Mathematics and statistics have been applied to product design, time management, and consumer behavior for years. Movement is movement, whether it's a boulder, a battleship, or even a relationship. The more I thought about it and evaluated my relationships in the context of Newton's classical mechanics, the more relationship momentum became a natural way of directing and evaluating what I was doing. Consequently, I began to think of relationship momentum, designated by the symbol RM, as the various types of capital or equity multiplied by the rate at which plans or objectives are moving forward, which is actually velocity. I then specifically identified three equities. The first one was brand equity. It's your personal or company reputation and ethos. The second one was value equity, the utility that my product, project, organization, or purpose was producing. And then last and most important, ambassador equity. It's osmosis or viral growth through multiple beneficial relationships. The total equity is a product of these three factors. That is, the total equity equals A times B times C. Of course, any of these variables or anything in any equation multiplied by zero is what? It's zero. In other words, you can have a valuable product and fabulous networking connections, but a terrible brand that diminishes the impact of the whole. So instead of the scientific formula for momentum, momentum equals mass times velocity, P equals mv, my relationship formula evolved to be relationship momentum, RM, equals the accumulated weight of those three equities, E cubed, times velocity. I later added the sub s to the equation as it is important to do more than move fast in a consistent direction. You must move fast strategically and in the right direction. Presented as a finished equation, it looks like this. RM equals E cubed V sub s. Momentum is a simple concept that can be used to measure the progress and potential impact of any idea or endeavor. Whether you are a book salesperson or the CEO of a Fortune 100 company, your ability to identify, create, and manage the elements of your business relationships is the best predictor of future success. I want to challenge you today to begin to think about the items in your organization that are either contributing to or eroding your relationship momentum. Begin to establish tactics within your 12-week plan and intentionally increase your momentum around your brand, your value, and your ambassador equities. And watch your ideas and ideals and your organization move to levels that you could only dream of. I'm Brian Church. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to speaking with you again.